Hi everybody. Welcome to our channel or welcome back to our channel.
If you're new.
Hope you're enjoying the view of my mess this afternoon. We, Mom and I, just sat home and did nothing all day until everything happened all at once about 5:30, 5:15 something.
Yeah.
I was on the phone with Ben trying to work out a return. He was at Walmart. And then the guy came to look at my computer. Well, at their loaner computer. And it was just everything, nothing all day long, and then bam, all at once.
Yeah. It's been busy ever since.
But now Chris is home, and he's got a lot to tell you about.
Yeah.
And, excuse me, he bought Betty back a present. Where's your present, boo?
It's in my hole. Go get it. So you can show it off, right, Mom?
Sure.
Is there anything to close the light on your computer that you currently have?
Don't care one way or the other. So I got, my computer is not in the best of shape. It is in the shop, as a matter of fact. Because it just turns itself off for no reason. It's not overheated. Nothing. It's just, you'll be doing something, boom, it'll go off.
Yeah.
You don't even have to be doing something and it'll just go off. I don't know what's wrong with it. I hope they can fix it because it's clearly a mechanical issue. It's not a programming. Or it would only do that on one side or something,
Well, actually, Mom, it might be the updates that are affecting all gamer-grade computers. Because if you remember what I told you earlier, they effed up a lot of Windows 11 updates, and the gamer rigs got hit the hardest.
Yeah.
And what happens is the GPUs used in gaming rigs get corrupted data in them through certain settings being left on. And sometimes they get so bad, they take out the power supply that your cord plugs into. So that might be what it is, because it'll randomly turn off because no one turns these settings off thinking they don't need to be turned off. But
Cute.
The back side is like this, but flat.
That is Snoopy's sister. Isn't it?
As far as I know.
Okay, come stand here beside me. No, beside me. Stand behind me a little. To your left. Hold on. Can you see that very well? A little bit. It's Ben's new shirt. Okay, Ben. It's Ben's new shirt. Sherry got it for him yesterday.
By the way, the front is literally the same pic, but smaller.
A little, Okay. The big story of the day. What Chris did today.
yep.
Oh, wait, let me finish my computer story. Anyway, so my computer went kaput. It's off getting fixed, so they gave me a loaner computer that was exactly like my computer, and it will go online, but you can't sign in no matter what you do. So when the guy from the shop got here and looked at it, he couldn't sign in either. So he left yet another. This one has a teeny little screen, but it's bigger than my phone. It's like about 6 of my phones together. So, and it seems to be working, so yay. All right, Chris.
So we went to Kings Island today. And I thought it was just my group and Working For You cruise group, but it was all the inclusion sites.
Oh, wow. How many vans did it take?
One from every site. Some of them held 12 people, but we were one of the 8 people groups, or 9 people groups, I mean.
So what happened? You were going to take snacks. Did you get to take them?
I left them on the van for water because the park changed the rules and they found out the day Sarah went to get the stuff, she saw signs saying we can't do that anymore.
That's why you go out to the parking lot. Remember what we did when we had the Subway sandwiches?
Yeah.
We just went out, turned on the car, cranked up the air conditioner, leaned back into our comfortable seats, and ate our sandwiches.
So we ended up eating snacks that were provided in the car because they packed some snacks as well. But I still had a snack, but not my snacks.
Right.
And I did not dump my waters out. I just left them on the van. You can't even take water bottles in the park.
So what'd you drink all day?
I had a cup I filled with water from water fountains.
Where'd you get your cup?
They brought it from the site.
Hmm.
That's one of them carry around cups like we have on there.
Yeah. Did it
Yeah.
have a strap?
No, I had to hold it all day.
Well, poo.
Except when I did the vintage car ride. I left it with staff that wasn't going.
Yes, he sent me a text saying that it was somebody from the vintage car ride and that Chris had derailed the car while he
Smooching
was
a cute girl.
smooching a cute girl, and that I was going to have to pay the repairs.
And that you can find me at Kings Hill Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what hospital was closest. The staff looked it up because she thought it would be funny for me to send that.
Oh, good heavens.
That's where I got Kings Hill Hospital from.
Well, I should have known.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the ghost?
What ghost?
Kings Island's ghost.
No?
Well,
The only ghosts we saw were
the ones in that ride.
On that ride.
Yep.
And they do a Ghostbusters reference, so I'm surprised did not get them sued.
Uh-oh.
Like when you're going into the ride before it goes in,
Mm-hmm.
some of the puppets, which is a ghost and a skeleton. The skeleton's in a balcony like Waldorf and Statler is.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of looks like one of them as a skeleton. They talk about the ride, and then they do funny things like ghost cats would meow. They're like, well, we call him Arthur. And they think to ask Arthur if you see any ghosts, and he meows and angrily. It's like, no, we don't see him. And then the other guy chimes in and says, anyway, we ain't afraid no ghosts.
There you go.
Well, they say I ain't afraid no ghosts, not we ain't, but you know what I mean.
Same thing.
They do a direct quote from Ghostbusters there, the song. And there's no windows shining in. All the windows on the inside are lights.
Hmm.
Because part of the lighting is a lightning strike that takes the power out for a little bit before they come back on. So you're in like brownout conditions for most of the entrance area. And the brownouts are like 30 seconds, where the whole skit is like 3 minutes. So you get 2 minutes, 30 seconds of skit with 30 seconds of intense lightning and brownouts
Oh,
thrown
goodness.
in. And it's not 30 seconds and 2 minutes, 30 seconds. It'll be like 1 minute, then 10 seconds of brownout. They string it along, if that makes sense. So it's not 30 seconds of sheer lightning panic. Well, it was well done. And the ride itself is you're in opera boxes that are floating ghost opera boxes, which is achieved with invisible zip lines. They are made to reflect the lights in the building so that when the light's shining on them, they are invisible.
So, was anybody scared?
No one was scared. It was more funny than scary.
Did anybody ride a roller coaster?
No, that was the other group. Our group was the carnival ride group.
Good.
So the ride is you hop into these opera boxes, and they're equipped with a flashlight for one person and a flashlight for another person. And you hold it, and when ghost notes appear to disrupt the show, you zoom the flashlight beam around the screen to send the ghost notes back to where they came from, so they don't interfere with the ghost show anymore. And there's a score tracker on your cart, like opera box.
Did you see if anybody was riding around in little carts like I need at the grocery store?
They didn't have carts.
What did they have?
Full-blown golf carts.
Ooh, that would be cool. You know, I've always wanted to drive a golf cart.
Yeah, basically they don't rent wheelchair carts anymore. You need carts. You have to rent a golf cart.
I bet that's a pretty penny, too.
Oh, they print how much they are for what you need them for. If you go by the hour, you're paying just the gas price to fill it up
Mm-hmm.
3 times over. So
Okay.
let's say it's $25 for 1 hour. It adds up to over 100 if you're doing an all-day visit,
Okay.
or over 100 that is. So it is not
The
a
kids
cheap
are going
alternative.
back with Sherry. And if Carl doesn't go, I was thinking I might go. But only if I can get a little scooty cart.
There might be
So
scooty
Mom's laying
carts
over there
in
frowning at me.
Planet Snoopy you could get. But you have to walk to Planet Snoopy with the proper paperwork. Don't quote me on that, no, I don't know.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
I'll probably just call and find out.
Yeah.
Go straight to the source.
Well, have I come with you when you guys all...
You are going to lay here and watch westerns. I'll leave you with 3 or 4 bottles of water and snacks and a few egg sandwiches and some beans, and you'll be fine.
Anyway, so we rode the adult bumper cars as well as that ride. I drove the vintage cars and pranked Mom right afterwards. The only rides I did not go on was the Scrambler and the ship that swings on a swing.
Pirate ship, Viking ship.
It's a Viking longboat shape, so it's a Viking ship. But anyway,
Goodness, hold on a second. Felt like something bit me.
there's 2 Scrambler things. There's Scrambler and Scrambler Junior, but we never got on Scrambler Junior.
Why didn't you want to ride the Scrambler?
You sit in a cart on a wheeled thing,
Mm-hmm.
and not only does it spin at high speed, but the thing's on its own axle, so it can flip you upside down.
Okay, never mind. Enough said.
On your side, any which direction that you left, right. And they lift you really high in the air while doing this. No thank you. A Scrambler Junior is just 3 or 4 cars in a teacup arrangement. And there's like 4 of them. And it just goes in a circle without raising in the air and doing tricks. But no one wanted the Scrambler Junior, which I would have went on.
Mm.
That one was for kids and adults, by the Scrambler Junior. But just rotated the 3 cars while the thing itself was rotating like a merry-go-round.
As you may have noticed, my voice is much better. And I was better all day today. But now that the sun's starting to go down, it's coming back a little bit. And that's okay.
There's one more ride I rode.
It's just that way. Mom's the same way, aren't you? What, buddy?
I also rode the Grand Carousel from 1929.
Oh, yeah. That's always fun.
I always rode the animals that went up and down in the middle. I
Yeah.
never rode on the ones that stayed put. That changed today.
Did you mean to be on the ones that stayed put?
I felt like I neglected them too much, so I meant to do spicing things up with how I ride the thing.
What did you ride?
It was a black horse with gold strands in its mane like hair.
Oh,
So it
cool.
was like black and gold hair. It had a gold saddle with silver accents. Really pretty how they did it.
Are they going to post pictures on Facebook?
They only took a group picture at the end, so you will be seeing that. A bunch of them.
Crap. I wish they would have taken pictures throughout the day.
They wanted to, but the park was so packed that killed that.
It's funny it was that bad this early.
Yeah?
A lot of people trying to can't talk. Nope, never said it could. A lot of people trying to beat the June and July and
Weather.
hot weather and the crowds.
Yeah.
So anyway, Chris is hungry. And it is, what time is it?
7:58.
It's 8 o'clock and I've got to go start dinner. And do something with my hair. It's all piled up on top of my head with a claw clip. It's just, I'm a train wreck. I'm lucky I brushed my damn hair today. I'm sick. Leave me alone. And all I've had to eat today is junk food. I want some real food. We're having tacos again because the tomatoes are still good and I want to use them up before they go bad. And because the tortillas are still fresh. Why would I wait a week and let those things go bad, you know? And we like it, so that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us. I hope you will come back and see us Monday. Lord knows what's going to happen between now and then because I don't. And just have a good weekend and enjoy this nice weather. And we'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.